Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen, aka Kaya Station, the home buddy. So today I'm gonna do a little video about something I got cooking, or I've been cooking for a little bit, and I decided to do this video. This is the second time I do this video. The first time I thought this is great, we're gonna send it, and I started editing, and the video is edited, but I was like, yeah, I don't think this is the right video. So I'm doing this again. So I hope you are enjoying my content so far. If you're not subscribed, you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video, because I know for sure you will be enjoying my content today. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Kaya Station is a one and only stop where you just get to do so many things, learn so many things, have fun of so many things, all in one station. I am like all in one station stop. You don't have to go anywhere but here. Okay. That look cute. So today I'm gonna talk about something that I've been using a lot, and it's this bag here. This is my bag. I call this the Forgotten Stationery bag. The bag could be anything, doesn't have to be stationery. It could be the Forgotten books bag, the Forgotten games bag, the Forgotten photograph, no wait, Forgotten camera bag. There we go. It could be about anything that you have bought so much and have not used at all. Okay, the reason for the Forgotten bag, it was because I felt that we have so many things in our possession that we have bought because of Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, and we just like love buying stuff. We always say, if I had this, it will be everything will be okay. If I have that, I think I will be able to journal more. If I have that, I will take more photographs, or I will go on a walk, or I will go into the gym, and that never happens. I know, because I deal with that all the time. But for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, I've been really trying to get better at that. So I'm a shopaholic at heart. I'm not saying that I'm not, but I think I've been trying to hold myself as much as I can. Life ain't easy when you're a shopaholic. Really, life ain't easy. You spend money and then you end up broke, and then you end up crying, and then you don't. The reason I decided to do this in a bag is because every freaking body loves a bag. What do I have in my purse? What do I have in my traveling bag? What do I have in my camera bag? What do I have in my journaling bag? Everybody loves a what do I have bag. They do, and you're watching this video because you probably do as well. Like, let's just deny it, okay? I actually love the idea of a bag, because when I grab my bag, I don't have to be like, oh, let me go into that drawer where I put this thing that I haven't used, or let me just go over there and do that. Like, I literally just grab this. I keep this in the front. If you guys don't know, maybe my setup looks weird, but I live in my camper van. Been living in my van for about 6 years, and I have to repeat that. So I do have everything close to me. You'd be like, why would you need a bag either way? Keeping everything that I don't normally use but I would love to use, and kind of make a little bag of it, will push me to just be like, okay, let me grab my bag and take whatever I need. Oh, I want to journal today. Let's look what I have in here that I can use for my journaling. Oh, I got paper, I got this, I got that. Okay, let me utilize the whole bag, and I'm not gonna use anything for my drawers or anything but my bag. And this will force me to use what I have. And with time, things would either run out, or they would, I will probably not have any more of those products because I used them all, not have any more papers because I used them all. The idea is to have something easy that you can grab without having the excuse of like, I left it here in this drawer and I have to go through all this just to get to that. Like, no excuses. This is a no excuse bag. You see, it works for everything. So a lot of these things are, you know, materials and stuff that I've been keeping for years or months, and I'm just really tired seeing them. I feel guilty buying things that I don't fully use or items that I've never even used, and I had a great idea for it. But then I was like, if I make a bag and I put not just one item, a bunch of items of the same, but different items that I have not used, and make myself a little kit. So it's a kit, it's useful, it's not just like a bunch of like notebooks. It's a kit where I can use a paper or a glue or a washi or a sticker or whatever it is. It's gonna be here. And I don't have the excuse of like, oh, I don't have paper, I don't have washi tape, so I can't use, I need to get from my stash. No. Okay, so let's just get down here and I can, damn son. Also, I made this, oh nice, I made it, it smells so good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry every time I'm talking. I made this apple. I forgot the word, I'm sorry. Made this apple. When I get past that, I made this apple earlier today, and I put it in a pan with some sugar and water because I didn't have butter, and I looked it up online, and ChatGPT told me you can also add water. I put also some cinnamon in it. It smells so good. The only problem it doesn't taste as good is because this apple were like almost close to spoil.
I don't chase checks, checks chase me. Get into it. Drip so crisp, I could be a salad. Ha! Stay mad.
So they taste like how they were supposed to taste like. So yeah, the cinnamon with the little bit of sugar, so good. Like, I'm literally feel like I'm tasting like a pie or something. Okay, here is my bag. It's a very chunky one because, like I said, I really do want to utilize a lot of things that is in here. So I'm gonna go start with the outside, and this is gonna be really quick, hopefully. So I just have this lint roller. I had it there because I didn't know where to put it. Okay, and then the one stationery item I have out here is this nano ring. This is a Shakespeare Nano TN. I buy a lot of them sometimes because in the past I always wanted to just get the TN and see the feel of it in my hand before I decide to buy a bigger size, spend money on something more expensive, you know, because Shakespeare TNs are not that cheap. And this is not cheap either. This was $25, but I knew that I would get more out of this, so I intentionally wanted to use that's not the word. Originally, there we go. I originally wanted to use this as a wallet, but then later on I really used my passport as a wallet, so this wasn't really like ideal for me. And then I decided that I wanted a Rolodex, and I did search online for a Rolodex, but then I was like, it's cool, I love it, I don't know if I will use it. So I bought this like small rings, I put it in here, and then I made this into a small ring TN, I guess, a nano TN, I don't know. And this is just an inspirational book for me. A lot of these items are things that I have added from other items. For example, this card here, it was from a advent calendar that I did a couple years ago. Then this is just me adding some extra paper, so if I want to write in here I can. Add more stuff in the back. This is from a paper pack that I got. This is from some acrylic paint that I have left over, and I plastered over here. So a lot of this is for like things that I have created, and then things that I have saved because I really like the color, I like the vibe of it, and I knew that it would be like an inspiration for me. So for example, like this is a business card I got when I was in Stationery Fest last year in Chicago, and it's from the WOB Pointed Desk, and I took a little class with I think her name is Annie Raynard. Either way, it was for carving, stamp carving, and you will probably see them here because I do have them here as well. Either way, this is just an inspirational book where I would put business cards here, or I would put images, or I will make my own cards. I will put in the screen some of the ones that I have done as well. I show you a couple of them here, but I also have a couple of them that I have done in another book. This is not my first nano. I believe this is either my third or second one. So and then let's go in here. Okay, I have a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna start with something that you guys probably did not expect to see here, and it's this thing. So this is my Kindle reader. I had this since 2022, and I read quite a bit of books with this in the start, and even after a year I did had a couple of books that I was reading, but I actually stopped reading. I think that after I started college, I literally have I have stopped a lot of things. I haven't really journaled as much, I haven't really read as much, I haven't really draw as much, but I think I have done more drawing than anything else, but not as much as I want to. And I haven't even played that much video games at all. So I put this in here because I do like reading. I do have a Kindle. I do have books that I need to read, or would like to read. Not need to, would like to. So I thought that if I put this in this bag, that I will be inclined to grab this out when I don't want to do anything else, and I'm like, okay, well, let's just take the Kindle out and see if I want to read something. And it's just so much easier having it here because I have the option, you know what I mean? So if I had it in a drawer, I would never pick it up, but because it's in this bag, I wouldn't be as hesitant to pick it up, you know what I mean? And this is actually charged, and I will strongly suggest, if you're having electronics in your bag, to charge your stuff, because you're not going to want to use it, you're not going to want to charge it, and it's just going to be there. It's not going to do anything. You're not going to want to do anything because you don't want to charge it. So make sure you charge it, okay? Also, I want to mention, didn't talk about this, but I will talk about this really quickly. This bag, the brand is Top Design, I think it is. I bought this bag when I started college because I bring a lot of stuff when I go to my classes. You guys, I have so many comments from in school where people be like, why are you bringing all this stuff, Karen? Like, what are you doing? And then they see me with my batteries, and they see me with my other tote bag, with my backpack, and sometimes even with my camera bag, and they're like, you have so much stuff. And I was like, yeah, because like I'm charging my battery, I'm charging my computer and my iPad, I'm also trying to transfer some pictures and I'm probably taking a shower later. Dude, I literally bring so much stuff to school. So when I bought this, in here I could keep my iPad, my laptop, my notebooks, like my drawing, like sketches, and my paint. But after a while, I really didn't use this as much as I thought I would. And it just became a place where I stored things, and not like I didn't took it out as much. After that semester that I used this, I rarely even used it at all. I think last year I went with it once, and I think this year as well. That's about it. But yeah, so if you have a bunch of tote bags or bags at your house, this is also a great opportunity, because then you're going to use something that you rarely even use, and now you're gonna be like super happy that, oh, I'm using that bag that I bought that I was really happy to use and now I don't know how to. Maybe this is it. Make your own kit and use that tote bag. Use that bag. Like, make your bag, girl. Like, oh boy, you know, just make a little bag and, you know, put it to the side right next to your table, right next to the door of your house or something like that, or like at your closet, that if you pass by a closet on the way out, that will motivate you. Or maybe put it in your living room or stuff like that, you know. So let's continue. The next thing I have here, I have a lot of compartment in here, so we're gonna see a lot of stuff here and there. Okay, so in this compartment here that I have, you guys can see, I have this double-sided tape, which I do have a couple of refills, and I do want to use this double-sided tape as much as I can, so I added this in here. I also have paper because I believe I was gonna add some watercolor in here and I don't know what happened, but either way, paper is always good to have as a stationery girly or anything in general. Just having paper is really good because you never know if you're gonna need it. So I always have paper in my bags. As much as I can remember to put it in there, I will. If I can remember to put them in there, I will definitely put them in there. And then I have this zinc paper for my Canon Ivy because I do have a mini printer and I don't use it as much as I want to, so I'm trying to utilize all my printer papers. I don't know, I bought like a pack of 100 and I think it was last year, and I don't even remember, but I haven't really used it at all. So I opened the pack just to get this 4 packs out, and I keep it right here. And then right next to it I have a couple small little items. I'm gonna take it all out to show you. So the first thing I have in here is this like hole punch, and it's a star hole punch. And I use this for the nano ring that I have in the front. And I did a couple of the pages that I have in there, I did it with this, and I really like that idea. So I decided that I can have just a tiny little hole puncher and it could be very creative like a star, and I don't have to have like a big hole puncher with me. So this is handy. I will use it, will not feel guilty for buying it, and also could be really handy for just creating little stars and adding it to your journal, you know, out of newspaper, out of any type of paper or sticker or whatever it is. It could be very useful. You can do a lot with this. I also added the stapler. I bought this when I was in Puerto Rico and I brought it with me. Not sure why, but then I just didn't feel anybody at home was going to use this, so I brought it with me. So I do have the small little staplers, so that I'm happy about that. And because I do have a bigger stapler in my stationery stuff here, I decided that for the bag I would just keep the smaller one in there. And this is a great idea. I love this. It's small, handy. It really does a great job. I have used this already a couple times, and it also brings color of those stapler thingies. So this one is yellow, so I thought it was really cool. And then I have this little thing, bookmark, I guess, but I don't really use them. I didn't bought this. It was from a convention that I went in with my mom in Puerto Rico, and I got this for free in one of the bags. So I'm thinking that this could be used as use it as creatively. Maybe use it as an art, like a material for your journaling. You can add it somewhere. You can do a lot of things with this, I think, in my opinion, than just using it for like bookmarking. And I don't bookmark anything, so it will be very useless for that in my home. So I'm thinking that I can use this for journaling. I can integrate this in some way. We can figure that out later. It's not something we need to worry about now. But as long as I have that, I want to use everything. So I think I'm gonna try to move this somewhere else so I can see it constantly, because I forget that this is here. So I will probably move it somewhere else, maybe on my sticker maybe on this container here, or maybe over here, so that I will see it every time I'll take it out. And then the last item I have here is this thing that is called a beauty puff. I bought this to soften the graphite when I'm sketching, and I think you normally use a stem. I think that's how they call it. I could be wrong. But I do love those things. They're really good. And I was just trying not to use the ones that I like using, the not fancy one. I just didn't want to use the ones that I use whenever I want to get super serious about it. So I thought maybe I can try other tools from the dollar store and see what could be a good tool for blending and making your sketch softer looking. So I thought that this was actually a good product, very cheap, find it anywhere. And then after I'm done, I can throw it out, although I feel guilty for it, but yes. But this will last me a long time. So this is not a product that I can be like, okay, I use this for like a couple weeks, a couple months, and then I throw it out. A lot of times, a couple weeks or a couple months is not enough. But either way, I put it in here because then I have this little tool if I ever want to use it in my journaling. I have this and I don't have to look for my stem product. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of want to utilize that in my journaling. And also, it doesn't have to be for graphite. Now that I remember, if I have a little stamp, like a distress ink, I may be able to use it with that. I'm gonna test the new one out with distress ink and see how that goes, because that would be really good too. I would love that. Okay, now the next one is my Canon Ivy. This is my mini printer, and I had this for a while. I did an upgrade. I had another printer, I forgot the name of it, but that one wasn't really working, and it was really sad because I was gonna send it to my niece, but it wasn't working. So I was like, I don't want to send you something that doesn't work. So I have to upgrade, but I do love this. I have used this quite a bit, but not as much. And in the past month, I really haven't really used this as much. Oh my gosh, did I just repeat myself and I said the word 2 times right after another, and it's literally continued to say the same thing. What the hell? What is going on with me? Oh my gosh. Ugh. I have used this a couple times, but not as much. So I want to see if I can integrate more pictures into my journaling, because I don't do it as often, and I used to do that last year and I kind of liked it. I don't know what's going on with me. I need to figure that out, man. Okay. The next thing I have here is this Prismacolor pencils, and I bought this last year because I wanted to get more into coloring. Like, I was like, if I like sketching, if I like graphite, if I like all this stuff, then color pencil will be somewhat similar, but with color it will be really fun, and I would love to add that into my journaling. And one day I did this really nice cute egg, kind of like see-through eggs, kind of when you take it out of the shell and it just goes into the pan and you can see through it, and it's just like raw. So I kind of try to do a little drawing of that, and I really liked it. It came out pretty decent. And then after that, I never used this. I never used this. If you can see, a lot of the tips are brand new. They're never being touched or anything. And so I was like, okay, no, I need to use this. Like, I really want to use this. I feel guilty. But yeah, guys, that's about it with this pencil colors. Color pencil? Jesus Christ. It's like I'm allergic to saying the right word. I'm gonna take this out because I will talk about this in a moment. This is separate and it's not what you think. So let's see. Here I have a glue stick. I love myself some chunky glue stick, and this is the only item that I know is gonna go far, like it's gonna be done really quickly. Oh wait, I haven't even gotten to the oh my god, this is like, well, oh, there it is. No, I know for sure that this I will really use really quickly and it's gonna go fast, but I I do love glue. Do like glue. Oh my god. No shit. Wow, Karen. That was kind of crazy. I do like glue. I think that's all. That's something you want to say aloud though. Okay. But no, I love to use glue sticks a lot, and I haven't really used, again, my stationery, so put this out here so that I can journal with it. And then I have two side items here. So first thing I have is this notebook that I literally throw anything in here, anything and everything that I want. So this is a pocket, a chick sparrow, another chick sparrow. I love chick sparrow, man. But this is a chick sparrow cover, and this is, I think it's a number 8 something or some color, I don't remember. I set this up years ago and I have left it like this. I don't even touch it. I don't even care. I don't even do pockets. I don't know why I have some TNs that have pockets, because I never use them, but this was really hard to pass because I like the setup and everything of this TN. Looks so cool and I really like that. And this is removable. I never take that off. I did push it in, but I never take them out. I do like it. So this is a really nice, very, very, like, I love how this feels. So yes, and this is a A6 notebook that I cut into a pocket width of it, but the height of it is an A6. And I just dump a lot of stuff in here. Sometimes I have so much stickers that I don't use, and I just paste them here, guys. Like, look at this one. This is a page where I had a bunch of the stickers. These were like stickers that I had for 4 years maybe. Never used the freaking stickers that I bought from Michael's, and I was so like mad at myself, but I didn't want to throw them out. So I saved as much as I could and I pasted in this page. And I think it's 1 done in a million. I have more pages with stickers here, and where is the, I have another one. Oh yeah, this one over here. These are more stickers that I probably got from a sale and stuff like that. They used to do a lot of like planner sale, and I believe they still do planner sales. And when you buy stuff from this shop and that shop, whatever it is, sometimes they send things to each other from one shop to another, and they put it in a goodie bag, and they give you sometimes like a bunch of stickers from other creators. It's just a very like catch-all type of notebook, and I don't really mind if this is not being used sometimes. But the good thing about it is I decide to just take this out and leave my main journal at home, then this is just perfect as well. You know, so like I can literally just bring this whole thing with me and be completely fine and create amazing spreads because I have everything here. Here I have this little container where I carry some stamps. So some of the stamps are the ones that I have carved here after coming back from the fest. I bought this erasers, and I used the carving tool that I got at my class, and I started carving. It's a little eggy with a little star on the side. I like that one. That was really cute. It's my little character. I think it looked good. Could do better, but not bad. And then this one is, I did carving in the front and back. There's kind of like a little clouds that you can put information in it. And then this side has a lot of squares. You can write something here in the middle and write something here in the bottom. A little bit blank, whatever you feel like. So that's actually also fun. It would be more fun if I can put this back in here. And then I also have my Distress Ranger ink, archival ink, and this is Blastgood. It's a waterproof, waterproof, permanent, acid-free. This is actually really good, and I love to keep that with me. And then I have 2 other stamps here. I really like using this in my past journaling spreads, and I want to continue adding them because they're really cool. They just says hello, my name is, and then a blank space. I just like that. I don't know, I bought that, I think it was on Michael's, and I believe this one was from Michael's as well, and it just have this like stamp on it, a stamp of a stamp. I thought it was so funny. Plus I like it because it's also like a stamp of approval, so I kind of like it as well. So yeah, so those are some stamps that I do carry in my journal, in my journaling forgotten stationery bag. And then in here I have this little purse, or big purse. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I thought about using this for ephemera. This is empty right now. It doesn't have anything, nothing. I didn't really bought this. So my mom, I think it was my mom, could be her friend, because they both gave me stuff and I don't even remember where it came from. But they had a bunch of stuff. They actually left a bunch of stuff with me because they were like, Karen, like, I don't know what to do with this. They even left me clothes, and I'm like, you know that I can't fit on this. But I end up going to a donating like area. There's a area where you can donate like shoes and clothes and just put it in there. So I put it in a bag and I put it in the container. I forgot how you call those things, but either way, I end up donating those clothes, brand new. So like, you know, and so they gave me this, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it, because I guess I take things now. You offer me things and I'll take it. I don't know where that came from. Actually, I do know, it's from my grandma. But either way, I right now I don't have any use for it. I said I was gonna use it for ephemera and keeping stuff in here, but I think I'm gonna end up donating this. And then in here I have a bunch of markers. So, but I will show you my favorite part, and it is T-Rex. Help me. I always thought that it looks like it was drowning in all this pans, and it was just like, just agonizing, having a worse time, almost dying in the middle of all this markers and pens, and just like, oh, lonely, poor T-Rex. Like, look at it. It was not happy. It was not happy. Oh, help me, help me, help me. Sorry. But either way, I thought this was really cute, and I added in here. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna use this. I think I only added this for the cuteness of it. I really thought this was so cool and cute in all these pens, and you just pull it down and it literally appears like this, and I think that's so cute and just so funny in general. So it is a pen from, oh god, say you play with me too long, I don't work. But yeah, it's from Universal Studio, and I bought this a couple years ago and I really liked it. So it was only the reason because of that. And the same way, you take the tip out, put the tip back in. So yeah, I really do like it. It's really cool. And yeah, I don't know why it makes me happy. Just doing that makes me happy too. So in here I have a lot of my liners. My liners are not something that I use, but I bought all these my liners a few years ago, and I can tell you that I have not used this as much as I thought I would. So there's a lot of different color options. I never bought duplicates of anything. I have bought different type of my liners, but not like duplicates of anything, because like I said, when I bought it, I thought I was gonna use it a lot, and so like I just wanted to get the collection, quote unquote collection, but whatever. So now I have it in this bag, hoping that I will take this and use this as I intended to. I also have my liner brushes as well in here, which, you know, is nice as well. These are Pascal. Yeah, Pascal. I have a small one in white, and I rarely never use this. I also have in here my Pentel brushes, because was it Pentel Touch? I think Pentel Touch. I do love this. So I do have my Pentel Touch in here, and I don't use it as much because sometimes I tend to use the same one over and over. Like I have the red and the gray one in this bag, and that's the only two colors I've been using. So I think I do want to maybe switch it up and use this like kind of mustard color, and maybe I was gonna say pink because I don't really gravitate to pink. I don't like pink that much in my spread, but maybe I should do that, use a color that I wouldn't use as much. So I will add the pink. Look at that, that's so cute. I know this is not like set up my journal with me video, but I thought we should do that right now. Okay, let's do that. Let's put the red back in here and the gray back out as well. And then put those two in here. Oh, that sounds so fun. Look at that, so colorful. Damn, this pencil case is so colorful right now. And then I have more brush pens. This I bought them through Temu. They're like different sizes, and I bought them, but I used them. I will show you if you want to. I used it in one of my weekly, monthly, daily, I don't know, but I used it. That's the most important part. But yeah, these are just brush pens in black. So yes, that I bought it because I was in Puerto Rico. I didn't have any of my stuff. I was gonna be in Puerto Rico for 3 months, and I was short in some of my stationery, and so I wanted to get some stuff from Temu, and I thought, let me just dump in some brushes and I'm gonna use it. I think I used it like once. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. They're good though. They're good. They don't bleed through or anything. They're like actually not bad. Not bad. And I think I used it on Tomoe River paper. Again, actually no, it wasn't Tomoe River paper. It was Travelers Company paper. Never mind. But still, no bleed through. I think that's a solid 8. A solid 8. And then I have this little card holder. I believe this is a Wearingill swatch book. I don't know how they call it, but that's how I call it. And this is where they put the swatches for their fountain pen inks. And I don't really use this for that. I saw this and I was like, I can use this in other ways. I think they were having a sale. I will get this for like really cheap, and I was like, I can definitely put washi tape cards in here and have so many of them here. Like, look out how many space I have here, and these are empty. Look, these are empty. So, and there's some spots here that I can put more stuff in here. There's an open one here. It's because I have them somewhere else too. Either way, this is a great idea, but I have rarely used washi tape, and I'm super annoyed by that because I'm a huge washi tape person. I used to love washi tape a lot. I used to put washi tape everywhere. I would stack them on top of each other like nothing, and now I rarely use any on my journaling, which is really annoying of myself to be like that when I literally have a collection of it. I also have a lot of Disney washies, because I do like some Disney stuff. They're really cute, and they get to me. Plus I have this, like, my favorite, I think it's I forgot the name. Wow, Karen, good job. But either way, she makes amazing washi tapes for like the holiday and stuff like that. Some of these are hers, and then some others are from another No White Space is the other one. I don't have a lot from that place, but I do have a couple of them. So yes, that's actually not bad. I do like Disney, but I don't use it as much, and the reason why I put this here is because I could care less if I don't use it as much. I need to start using them. So I forgot to add this other metallic brush pen. I used it the other day in my journaling, and then I was like, I really like this. I'm gonna add it to this bag because if I put it back in my drawer, I know I'm not gonna use it again. So I added it into this bag, and now this bag became my one and only stationery bag. What this is. So this is just a lot of ephemera. This is ephemera I have collected throughout the year. And we are so notorious for keeping ephemera and not using them. Well, at least I am. Me. So I said to hell to that. To hell with that. There we go. I decided that I will keep this ephemera bag in this bag. I don't care if it's heavy. I don't care if it has a lot of things. I don't care if it's unrealistic. I don't care. I decided that this ephemera bag needs to go bye-bye this year because I'm not carrying this to 2027. It is a crazy amount of stuff that I have carried with me since last year. And you know what the funny part is? That I have something similar to this underneath my bed that has ephemera from like years ago. So I want to get rid of that one. But before I do that, I want to get rid of this one. And if I can get rid of this in the next couple months, which believe me, I can do that. I can definitely do that. I literally have cleared out some stuff from here. Some of the stuff is not even meant to be in my, for ephemera. Like this chunk right here, this is just paper that I added there. But everything else, except this one. But everything else, all of this, definitely ephemera. And this stuff back here could be ephemera. So, you know, I mean, like I have a lot of stuff and I decided that this year I'm definitely using it. So if you have a little ephemera bag or a little container of ephemera, dump all that in your forgotten bag, guys. Dump it and use it. Don't use anything. You know how I managed to do, I'll show you real quickly so you see the work that I have been doing with just this bag. I'll show you. So this was exactly from this bag. This stuff from here, all this, it was here. This was in my journal. I used that. That was the main one that gave me inspiration. I used this, and out of this paper, all this came together. And then this right here came from this because it was on the other side of this. So I decided to glue this entire page or this part here on this area. And I'm going to do more stuff here. I just wanted to glue this first because I know I wasn't going to touch it if I don't do it now. This right here was not used from this stuff, although all of this washi tape, this paper, you see, printing out pictures. This is also a print out picture. This was actually from the bag, and this washi from the bag as well. The sticker was actually, these two stickers was actually from my sticker insert, which is good too. I want to use them too. But you see, I took my bag out. I didn't use anything else but the stuff from this bag. Anything else that I haven't mentioned here is because it was in my package that's what I'm talking about here, that I received. I said here, new traveler's notebook, and this is a new traveler's notebook, which is this one here. You guys, cute, isn't it? So this came with the traveler's notebook. This was the wrapping paper, came with the traveler's notebook. This sticker came with the traveler's notebook. This card came with the traveler's notebook. So I didn't add that from anywhere else but the packaging. Anything else was added either from here or taking ephemera from here, and also using my washi tape from here, and using my Canon printer for this. So you guys, definitely, I don't know, think about it if you would like to create your own little bag of things that you have bought and you have not given the use that you intended to. I think that you can do a lot with this. I know that some people are gonna be like, you just made a bag, stationery bag. And yes, I did. But you forgot the part that I used the things that I didn't even touch, because I would continue using everything else, my same old stuff, my same things that I bought way before this, way before the new one, and the new ones are just staying there, not being used, or even buying old things that I haven't even used. So that's why I decided to make this bag, so it would literally just have things that I have not touched, that I rarely touch, that I want to get rid of but I don't want to throw it out. So I'm using my stash, and after you use that, you're gonna feel so good. Like, I honestly felt so good when I did that journaling, that I was like, I want to journal some more, I want to do more things, I want to do more stuff, you know. So like, just doing it once, it kind of gives you like, oh, I kind of like that, I want to continue doing it. So believe me, it's gonna make you feel so much better knowing that you're using what you bought and not feel as guilty every time you pass by it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, but I feel so guilty when I'm cleaning up my stuff and I'm moving things around. I'm like, yeah, that's that thing I bought that time and I never used. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna make so many things out of that and I never did. Oh yeah, I saved that and I said I was gonna do like a really nice journaling spread and I never did. You know what I mean? So like, literally, I have so many of those thoughts and I kind of hate it. I'm gonna go now because I've been talking for a long time. Just remember, guys, if you're not subscribed to this station, there's something wrong with your YouTube. Okay, go ahead and subscribe. Probably you hit subscribe a while ago and then it didn't go through, but don't worry, I'll wait for you. Dude, did you like that already? Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? Okay. I hope you did. I'm taking your word on it. You'll be lying to me if you say yes. You don't want to be a liar. You know what I mean? I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give this a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This is a one and only one-stop station where I literally share about everything. It could be vlogging, it could be journaling, it could be, or just stationery related. It could be about driving. It could be about video games, it could be about crochet, anything. This station has about almost anything, and on top of that, traveling. So if you like that, please don't forget to subscribe, because I literally am trying to upload more videos, concentrate on my channel, concentrate on my crafting, being more into myself this summer, and hopefully things pan out. And I really want to keep my channel up because I don't know, I really miss it. This couple months I have been so draining. I haven't even wanted to edit no video. So you guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this journey, and if you actually did have so much fun, then don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more, and I guess we will catch up in the next trip. Bye. Dude, this was actually really good. It's actually really good. Some of that juicy in there.